So if you're currently feeling stuck in life, then there is a concept from this book that might really help you, and it's the idea of a liminal space. Now, as neuroscientist Anne Laura LeCunff talks about in this book, Tiny Experiments, a liminal space is the space between two different moments. For example, let's say you've just graduated university and you've yet to start your first job. You're in that liminal space in between these two things. Now, the key thing to know about liminal spaces is that they can feel really uncomfortable. We as humans are hardwired for certainty, and so when we're in that liminal space and it feels really uncertain, it can feel really uncomfortable. Now, firstly, I find the fact that this is a thing that has a name to be enormously comforting, because when I'm in a liminal space and I feel that sense of discomfort, it helps me recognize that this is actually a normal thing. And the second key thing to recognize is that you're going to be very tempted to minimize the amount of time you're in this liminal space. But actually, what neuroscientists and psychologists who have studied this sort of stuff have found is that if you embrace the liminal space, if you stay with that feeling of discomfort, that is when you really get profound insights into yourself and your values and the things that matter to you. And the whole premise behind this book, Tiny Experiments, is that when you're in one of these liminal spaces, don't think you have to jump to certainty as soon as possible. Instead, try running tiny experiments in your life. Basically, experiment with these kind of different life choices that you might be facing. If you're interested in learning more about this, you should definitely check out the book. It's very good. And if this idea of liminal spaces resonates with you and you feel you might be in a liminal space right now, I would love to know in the comments what is currently going on in your life and how are you approaching that feeling of discomfort that comes from not really knowing what's next.